Okay, is this thing on? Test, test, test. Let me make sure the audio is coming in, or I'll assume this is working. Hey, this is What's Up Dave. I'm Dave. This is my stream in which I catch up with my buddies on the internet, whoever you may be. It's Monday. It's about 6 p.m. actually. So this was an interesting Monday because this is like a Monday when I go and see a counselor, and so like that kind of throws my whole day off. But I'm at the end of a chapter, I think, so that's great. Maybe I'll talk about that later, but today I just want to focus on just getting things going and out of the way. Let me just make sure. The audio levels seem kind of quiet, don't they? I wonder if the cat screwed something up here. FX return, monitor, phone, stereo level, output. This output should probably be here. Test, test. I don't know why this is so quiet. No, it might be alright. So anyway, what's going on today for Monday? This is a new week. Last week was a week of just kind of restarting things, and this is the week of actually starting the restart. Feeling pretty good, feeling pretty optimistic about what's going on. Just need to get some work done. The thing I determined last week was, or the week before that, I should say, is that I needed to close off a lot of chapters of things, so I've started to do that and started to clean things up. Did deliver a feature last Friday that had been sitting on my plate for quite a long time, and now that that's out of the way, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Plus there's the other stuff like with the therapy about whatever issues I'm facing. So closing off a chapter there has been very useful, I think very helpful, so I have some clarity moving forward. And so once this project I'm working on is winding down in the next couple of weeks, then my dad's coming to visit in November. And then I should have some time to just spend working on my own projects, which are like backed way up. And it'll be good to start knocking some of those things off. So, but yesterday I was doing some clutter busting. So let's switch to camera 2 and take a look at that. This is my bald head. So I don't know if you saw yesterday's clutter busting session, but I had redone the back of this. This is version 2 of it. And it's kind of looking like a regular living room now, which is not as cool as I wanted. But there's some positive aspects of this. I was thinking maybe I could get one of those tables that come out like this, and just kind of do that and make a little station. But this is probably fine. This unit here probably will go away at some point. But anyway, so at least it's easier to move around. I could probably put a coffee table here now or something like this. Originally, the idea was not to like put anything up against the walls because I wanted to have like a kind of cafe area. But I think realistically, the way this is working out is that the cafe side of things will be over here on this side of the room. Where the dining room tables already are over here. And then like I might have to get smaller tables than these so I can just dot them in the corners over there so people can work over here. Or they could move the tables over here and they either work on the couch or maybe have things like right in the middle here, like this, or even like outside over there. That's where we could have some outdoor tables. But the co-working probably would work pretty well anyway, just with some people working at the dining room tables on this side over here. I think that would be fine. Because like if you're sitting over here, you can still see what I'm doing over here. Eventually this whole area over here will be reduced. I'm thinking of replacing those 2 monitors with one giant HD TV that will go on the wall behind it. And it'll have a special mount that will swivel up and down. And I can still have 2 monitors out of that if I buy something called a video tiler. If I can find one with low input latency. Then I can actually have a 4-input tiler and like have this be the Mac monitor, this be the PC monitor, and then also drive the whole giant 4K screen that way too when it's movie night. And then with the movies up here, then that means people can sit back here and watch them. So that's kind of an exciting development. And the cat is over here with his banana. So I want to open these packages now. So one thing I've been doing lately is smoking food. Let's look like right now. So I have a smoker outside. It's like an electric smoker. And I finally, like, they came with some sample bags. So I finally ordered some, and then I spent about $100 on bags, thinking like these bags might go through these bags pretty quick. Although I really wasn't thinking that much, and apparently I've bought myself 5 years worth of bags. The bags themselves are quite inexpensive. They end up working about, for the small ones, about maybe 2 or 3 cents per bag, which compares very favorably to buying things like saran wrap and so forth. But the nice thing about these bags is you can do things like seal meats in them in about 60 seconds using the vacuum sealer. Let me see if I can find this. So I sealed something yesterday in the, just for the hell of it. I was putting away that easel when I was clutter busting. And so this is like a vacuum sealed bunch of dry erase marker stuff. It sales good. This is the type of vacuum sealer. It's called a chamber vacuum sealer. And instead of sucking the air out, like through these special grooves in the bag, it actually evacuates the air in this chamber and then seals it, and then it dumps all the air out. The advantage of this type of sealer is that you can seal liquids. You can't do that with the cheaper kinds of vacuum sealers because they end up sucking the liquid into the pump. So you can do things like sous vide, store foods. I can like store stews. That means I can start cooking larger meals. Since I live by myself, like there's often I cook too much and I end up eating it all. But now I can freeze this stuff in these boil in the bag type things. Not to mention just vacuum sealing everything I feel like it. So that was my huge nerd purchase. So it looks like I've got a lot. I've got a lot of bags. Maybe I can sell these, flip these, and sell these for more. So these are some small bags I could use for individual pieces of meat, so I can buy meat in bulk and save money. And I could also seal like an entire little meal in that. That's going to last me a long time. Oof. These are larger bags, I think. Don't know if this is showing up on camera. Let's see. Where are these? This is 250 10 by 13 pouches. This is if I wanted to seal a whole chicken. So I have a few of these. These are just got 250 of those. I didn't think I needed that many of them. And then this last order, so you can buy these on different sizes and different grades. So I got the cheapest ones. And I got the 2 sizes I thought that would be most useful for me. This size is, what size is this? I think those ones are 8 by 10s. Or no, these were, what size was this? These are 6 by 10s, which seems like a good size. These are 8 by 12s. Yeah. So this is if I'm like, sealing a larger pack of things, or like a whole thing of curry. And I got way too many of them, it looks like. So that's the exciting purchase. I could like store like whole chunks of, I could store quite a lot in one of these bags, it looks like. Look at the size of these, comparatively. These are some of the least expensive. The bigger the bags are, the more expensive they are, of course. So this is good for like a chicken breast, I think. And then this is good for, probably like a small rotisserie chicken. Maybe a whole half a pot of stew. Significant leftovers can go in this. Or if I'm storing 2 or 3 pieces of chicken and marinating them in this, you can marinate in these. So yeah, I think this is probably going to work out well. I had to find a place to store these. Lastly, this is related to the smoker, and just me wanting to buy something. Let's see. This is something I've never owned before, and I kind of splurged on it. Probably should have gotten a cheap one. Yeah. This is an East Wing 4-pound special edition fireside friend wood splitting axe / maul with shock resistant grip. Now hopefully it'll drop it on me and hurt myself. Chop my foot off. Where's what did I just do with those scissors? And the reason for this is like, since I have this electric smoker now, I've been having to like chop up wood into smaller pieces. And I thought this would be good to have to do that. Plus, you know, it's probably useful to have some kind of axe around for this. This is specifically designed for firewood, which is more my need, because I don't go camping or anything like that. I guess there's a lot of different designs for axes. It's packed in there pretty well. And this is they have a regular one that's like $20 cheaper. This is like about 50 bucks. That has, it's just like all painted metal with a plastic grip on it. That's probably just as good. But, you know, I just kind of wanted one that was cool. Gonna have an axe. I mean, let's see what it looks like. If I can open it up. It's packed in there pretty well. It looks like it has a sheath, protective sheath on it. Though this thing is like 4 pounds. If I dropped this on my foot, it would still hurt like hell. Does it have the sheath on it? It's supposed to. If not, back it goes. Yeah, okay, so this is 4 pounds is pretty heavy. So I guess this comes off. It's like a kind of a ballistic nylon thing, and this is pretty sharp. It goes on there to protect it. Goes around like this. Yeah, so I wouldn't want to be hit with this thing. This thing is actually pretty heavy. 4 pounds didn't sound like a lot, but this is 4 pounds. This feels like way more. 4 pounds would be like, well, actually I guess it is a lot. Yeah, I'm thinking like when I carry like a cat litter home, it's like 8 pounds. That's pretty heavy. This is like about half of that. Yeah. So I'm gonna try using this on some kindling to chop the wood into smaller bits that will fit into the smoke chamber. That was an issue I was having a lot of trouble with this summer. But anyway, that's the show and tell for today, I would say. So let's see. Planning wise, what do I have going on? I don't really know. I suppose I should plan things. This is the week I would need to go back to the gym. I think my gym membership may have expired, so I may have to renew it today. Also, I need to retain my habit of dieting. So I was kind of stalled. I had a cheat day last weekend, and I just ate all the things. And then immediately followed that by a fasting day. So the theory is, like the diet that I'm on, it's a low-carb diet. So you try to get your body to be burning fat. And the intermittent fasting approach, which is 8 hours eating, 16 hours not eating. 16 hours apparently is adequate to get your body also into the mode in which it's run out of free carbohydrates in the system to easily convert to energy, so it starts converting fat. So I thought I could combine both of those together and, like, you know, have my cheat day, and then go and have the 16-hour fast afterwards and just sort of jump back into the induction phase. I don't know if it's going to work. What I have not been doing is been eating enough, though. I need to be eating consistently and more frequently. I've been too lazy like last week because I was feeling like so low. I was like not cooking stuff or doing any of these things. But feeling better now. Now that the space is looking a little bit better and I'm cleaning up some things. Feeling more positive. A lot of clarity has come about that I didn't have the previous couple of weeks. So maybe we can get back into production, start making some stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. So tomorrow morning, so the one thing that's a problem right now is that I have I guess you could say a really weird sleeping schedule. I'm not sure I can call it insomnia, but what it is that I am finding it very, very difficult to fall asleep. And I think it's because I'm so so frustrated with the lack of progress that I stay up trying to find something to seems like I'm learning something or doing something. So I've been doing a lot of binge watching TV and stuff like that, which is not good. Um, so it's actually a good. I should remember that that's a sign that I'm not feeling good about something. But I was not sure exactly what it was that I was feeling bad about. Hello, kitty. Ugh. So and then I'm dealing with this all the time. So hopefully tomorrow morning I can get up earlier. Today I'm going to try fixing some bugs. The cat's switching scenes, trying to switch scenes on me. So I can get up earlier tomorrow and not be too stressed out about just getting back into the habit of doing things. So with that, that's today's What's Up, Dave. Hope you're having a good week. Damn it, cat. And I will talk to you soon. Might do a clutter busting session later, but I'm just sort of playing it by ear right now. So I'll see you later.